Hello, in this video we want to talk about HTML division and span tags, div and span tags. These two tags extensively used in web page to divide each section into tags. As you can see, division and span tags are primarily designed for applying CSS style. They are used for applying CSS style. They can create partition in HTML documents to represent logical sections such as header, content, and footer. As you can see, div is a block of element which is in rectangular shape. A span is an inline element which spans a sequence of characters. So for more understanding, we need to have some example. Let's go to this website, W3 Schools. This is very good website which shows and you can learn a lot of things from CSS, HTML, and anything inside this website. So here we are in this website, W3 Schools. We are in CSS section. So this is introduction, syntax. Most of the elements is explained here. So in this section we want to talk about box model. Here we have box model. So let's try this one for ourselves. We go to new page. As you can see here, this is HTML code. In this example we mostly use embedded CSS because we have just one simple CSS for teaching, so we use embedded CSS. But if you want to do a real world application, we strongly suggested to use external sheet. So here embedded CSS. Here we have div. Here this is a section, and here as you can see div, we give properties at the top: background, light gray, width 300 px, and the rest. Let's change something. Let's change this color to blue and run. See, it changed. Change this one to 400 and run. So the property change as well. So for more understanding, let's put another sample code here. This is our own sample code. So let's run it. Let's see what is going on in this side, this code. As you can see, we have embedded CSS and we have HTML here. Div, which means division, ID, header. In one HTML page we will have several divs, which is how to separate each div from each other. We need to give them name. Header, we have another div, content. If we just simply write div, it will not be easy for us and it's not understandable which div, so we need to give them one name. So div ID header, div ID content. So there are two different divs, and we open and close it tag. Open when it's close here. So div content div is much bigger. Here we have header tags, and also here we have a span tag. See, a span class green. If we come to our output, see here, wherever we open and close our span tag, the color is changed. So let's change this one to red. Run. See, is red. How about blue? Here is blue now. This is a span tag. So here we have a span class. We have two span tags here. See, one is class is blue, one is green. So we change the name of each one separately because we have two span tags. See, here one is here and one is here and one is here. So how to differentiate them? So we use the word class. So this is the name, this is the name, and here is this is the name. So let's go to CSS and explain about this one. So if we want to write the CSS, we don't need to write the name, for example ID, div, or anything. If we use this sign, which means this is a div, Then we follow with the div name header, this sign, sharp sign, some people say hashtag, another say content, div name, another one, and footer. So this is div id name. If it's id, div id, as you can see, div id, if it is id, we need to use hashtag. But here, if it's class, we need to use dot. Here, for example, maybe we have a div class. Let me change this one to class, not id. At the same place, I need to change this one to dot in order to have our output. See this one, header, div id header, div class content. No, okay, I changed wrong place. See, we have changed this one. If it's a class, we need to use dot. If it's a div id, we need to use hashtags. This is how you segment and make in different segment your HTML page, and it's easier to give it a style and code it.